You ready? It's already on? Go ahead, brother. Psalms 37:7.
This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 7. Rest in the Lord Yahweh and wait.
Read that a little clearer? My bad, bro.
This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 7. Rest in the Lord Yahweh and wait patiently for him.
Right, so we supposed to rest in this truth. Rest in doing this work, right? Rest. This word gives you rest from being weary, man. You know, that's the only rest we have. All right, until the kingdom. Go ahead.
Rest in the Lord Yahweh and wait patiently for him.
So wait patiently means to suffer.
Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass.
The heathen that dropped from a bucket.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we might have to read that again one more time. Read that part, the last part again.
All right, I'm gonna start off from the top. Right. This is Psalms 37, chapter 37, verse 7.
Yep.
Rest in the Lord Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass.
That's right, man. So we say what? Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him, right? And it says what? Read that last part. Fret not thyself.
God, fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way.
Right, the so-called white man has been prospering for 2,000 years now, right?
God.
Go ahead.
Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass.
Right, that's what the scriptures say. Is this the man that deceived the whole world? All right, Esau, they're just a man. They're just bringing their imaginations to pass. Why? So they can fulfill the prophecies. That's it, man. And the Lord is the one controlling the situation, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 56.
Right, so we don't fret at them at their threats, at their lies, at their hope, because their hope is going to be as the dust. Go ahead.
It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
So all the nations that come out of the nation of Adam, the Lord said they are nothing except for the children of Israel. All right, Deuteronomy 7:6. All right.
Deuteronomy 7:6?
Yeah.
Keep on.
But wait. He said, right, thou hast said that they are nothing, right? I'm going to get this one precept.
Okay. All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy.
See, we used to be above all nations, but the Lord brought us down to a hellish situation. Bars, right? Into sorrow. But now the Lord said he's going to lift us up above all nations again.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
Yeah, man.
The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself,
wow,
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right. So to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth. But we've been brought below all people.
And that's where the rest of these nations want us at the bottom.
That's right, man.
Because why? Because when we're on the top, we torment them with righteousness.
That's right.
All right, you know what I'm saying? What does it say? These are the two witnesses that tormented them in Revelation. So basically, you know, they don't want us to believe that we're a holy people, set apart from all these other nations. They want us to believe that we're nothing. Right. Why can't we feel that way? The so-called white men feel like they're superior to everybody, and they show it. And like how the elder said, like these other nations, like this so-called black woman, they fall in line on whoever's in authority. Right. So they're okay with the so-called white man saying that they're the superior race, but why can't we feel the same way the scriptures say that?
Right, man.
Want to bring this?
Yeah.
It says this 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 56. It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, this is what the Lord said. Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
But if that's the case, then what's next?
It says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing,
all the way back since Deuteronomy, they've been treated as nothing. Go ahead.
Have begun to be lords over us.
Oh, so now they're above us, and we became the lower ones. Go ahead.
And to devour us.
Wow, and to devour us, man. Basically consume us, right? Basically having their way with us, you know? That was it on that, right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go to verse 8.
Oh no, can you read a little bit more?
Yeah.
It says, but we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given unto their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess and inherit the world? Possess an inheritance with the world.
Right, so that's clear. So inheritance with the world. No, our inheritance is our own. See, Esau's heritage is waste. So we don't have an inheritance with them. You see that? So the Lord was separating us, saying ours is different. They can have their riches right now. You see that? They're ill-gotten gain. That's what it's called, ill-gotten gain. All right? Go ahead, brother. You got preaching. You got one? Go ahead.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
All right, break it down too.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Con, and that's how you know that the earth is giving into the hands of the wicked right now. Because you got 1/3 women and children, and also the men, and the 144,000 men around the four corners of the earth, crying and sighing for all the abominations that's done in the midst therein. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that the wicked are in authority right now, man. Just look at this place. Look at the idolatry that's everywhere, man. Look at our people. They worshiping everything that doesn't have nothing to do with the scriptures. They following after the heathens' customs, keeping Christmas, Halloween, even celebrating their own birthday. In our customs, we just celebrate the child birth. We ain't keep on making it a yearly thing. You know, it's so much, it's so forth and so on, man. All right, that's it.
Oh, you gotta read your point again.
All right, you want me to read again?
Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Right, the scriptures say the whole earth, the whole creation mourneth together and waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. See that? So once we're in power, the righteous are in power, the earth is going to be happy, man. All right, once your house shot shows up. But you damn devils, Esau, since y'all been ruling, and even these heathen nations, these other heathen nations, Babylon, Moab, all of y'all, man, y'all brought hell upon this earth. All right, bunch of hell raisers. That's what they call y'all, a bunch of damn hell raisers. See that? All right, go ahead, brother, finish yours.
This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 8.
Yeah.
Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil.
Right, so that's the spirit the Lord telling us to be in. Don't fret to do evil. Don't rush to do evil. He said, "Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove." He sent us forth as sheep amongst wolves, and just watch. He wants us to just watch. Be the audience. He wants us to watch and see the downfall of this place. All right, go ahead.
This is
his two witnesses, right? Go ahead.
This is 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. Be not evilly yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath the righteous with the unrighteous, and with the and what communion hath light with darkness?
Right, you break down.
So basically, that's talking about 2/3 of our people. But in a nutshell, if you think about it, you know, we ain't supposed to be evenly yoked with these other nations. When Ezra was saying these heathens are ever so reputed as being nothing, why are they rising up over us? Why don't we have an inheritance in this world? Because the world was given into the hand of the wicked. Right. And we're not supposed to partake with the unrighteous, being the righteous seed.
Right.
And that's just it.
And the Lord let this shit grow as a wild field, man. You know, without chastising it, without pruning it, without grooming it. That's the way he let Esau grow, to be burned up. You see that?
Just like how it was in Sodom and Gomorrah, when Lot was in the midst of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Right before he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, he separated Lot from. Why? Because Lot wasn't partaking in the mischief that was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right, brother. All right, go ahead.
Verse 9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth.
Right, so the evildoer is going to be cut off. Who the evildoers? The so-called white man and all these heathen nations. All right, so the ones that are bringing hell on this earth, they're going to be cut off. All right, go ahead, brother.
Verse 10. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be.
See, that's why he said, don't worry about their riches. He said, they shall build, but he shall throw down. All right, catch them though, just in case. Right, because the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. They're the devil. And they're going into slavery. Like, he don't like it, look. You ain't gonna do nothing, just go home, man. The white man, the devil. Go ahead, one more time.
Times 3.
Times 3.
And a half.
To the third power.
For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be.
Right, man. So yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. All right. Good.
That's crazy because he tried to turn around, but
Yeah, look, catch him.
This girl just snatched him out of the way.
Yeah. Yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. He probably about trying to come back and videotape us.
Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be.
Hey, bring a sign with you.
Verse 11.
Right. Hey, get him on camera. Hey, you still got the destruction one, man, or the wicked one. Oh, let's go. Come on, man. You don't want that one. All right, come on, brother. Read it nice and loud for him. Hey, keep your ears open.
I'm going to start at verse 9 again.
You about to be destroyed, Esau.
I'm going to start at verse 9 yet again.
Come on, bro.
For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord Yahweh,
The wicked.
they shall inherit the earth.
Right. Yeah, man. See how the timing be, man? All right. Everybody can be on. Thank you, Dr. Watt. We gotta be on point, though.
Verse 10. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place.
Wait, real quick. It said, yet a little while, the wicked shall not be. Now what happens when we try to, like, if we had some Jake sisters up here that seen that go by, that transpired like that, they would have tried, as we lift up the skirt of Esau, they would have tried to pull it back down. All right? It said, yet for a little while, the wicked shall not be. So the thing about it is, you got to understand, separate yourself from the wicked before you become extinct like the wicked. But the Most High thinks about his people. He's so merciful that all of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which make up the 12 tribes of Israel, shall be saved. But it's according to how you're going to get that salvation. Are you going to go through the fiery trials of affliction, or are you going to get caught by the missiles? Either way it goes.
That's right, man. Go out for that point, man.
Con. Verse 11. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace.
Right, so we're going to delight ourselves in it. We're going to dive in it. We're going to swim in it. We're going to enjoy it. And you know how so-called black people, Jake, we like to enjoy shit. And we know how to rub shit in your face, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Because, man, when the scriptures say, I shall laugh at your calamities, like, all right, Apostle of the Heart brought it out the other day. Look at the manuscript of the scriptures, man, how it's written. And look at the language of Jake, how we talk.
Right, man.
Like, we always talk in parabolic sense. That's how we talk.
Yep.
Man, I'm about to go bag this joint. I'm about to go fuck this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. The rest of these other nations don't know what we're talking about, unless we have some informant Jake that tells them our lingual. But we could talk to each other and be from different walks of life, be from different places, and still understand each other as a people.
Right.
And that's the same way Yahweh Shai was talking, the same way all the apostles were talking, the same way all the prophets were talking, man.
Yeah. And the same way our people have become a wild branch, or what they call wild grapes. Wild grapes, they actually grow in any environment where they're at. So we grew under the foot of Babylon, under the foot of the so-called white man. So that means what? We absorb anything of our surroundings. He said our people have become more wicked than the wicked. I told you move your drink because some idiot was gonna knock it over. It's all right. We'll be the idiot that you are.
Oh my God, sorry.
Yeah, you can't say sorry for being an idiot. Just be the idiot that you're gonna be. I forgot my point I was making though, man. Go ahead, bro.
We're in any captivity we go, The wicked have become more wicked, and the wicked have become more wicked than the
Right,
wicked.
man. So our people have become more wicked than the actual wicked in this place. So in the kingdom, they're gonna be more righteous than anything, man. Than you know, that way say the least in the kingdom shall be more greater than John, than Elijah. You see that? So they're gonna absorb every part of the kingdom, all the happiness of it. When they laugh, they're gonna laugh like a spiritual laugh in your fucking face. Esau. Ha ha ha. They're gonna laugh so it'll be felt in your generation. It's gonna be felt throughout your generations, like an echo.
Echo.
All right, go ahead, brother. Come on.
This is Psalms 37,
Hey, be sharp. They got spiders too that they might think it's spiders.
verse 12.
Yeah, I just seen that.
The wicked plotted against the just.
We just talked about that earlier. The wicked, yeah, he brought the right sign down here. The wicked plotted against the just, man. This is the wicked. They plot against us. While they're in their heavenly state, in their lifted up state, they plot against us as a lion greedy of his prey. Greedy of his prey. You see that? Go ahead.
God.
And the scriptures say, as they look down towards the earth, they point their eyes down towards the earth. From their high position, they looking down, seeking who they may devour. Like an eagle does. Go ahead.
I just want to bring this point out, just talking about us in Russia. It says, this is Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them.
Wow, man.
That's just it. We're more. That's why we're in the condition that we're in right now. We're more righteous than anything, but the ways of the wicked are what seduces us.
That's right, man.
You know?
Well, seduces 2/3 of our
Two-thirds,
people.
Shlaki. The water for that correction.
Yeah, just in case, you know.
God.
Hmm?
This is verse 12 of Psalms 37.
Yep.
The wicked plotted against the just and gnashes upon him with his teeth. Last verse.
That's right. He gnasheth upon him with his might. All right, with his power, with his lies, his philosophies, his systems, his military, his weapons, his technology. You see that as devices. They gnash upon us whatever they can imagine, their weapons. But the Lord said the elect, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So the Lord gonna break out the teeth of the wicked. Break out their might as he already done. Go ahead.
Last verse.
Mhm.
This is verse 13 of Psalms 37.
Right.
The Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua shall laugh at him.
So the Lord gonna laugh at you people, man. He gonna laugh at you heathens. Go ahead.
For he seeth that his day is coming.
Right? He laughing because in that day you're gonna see that your day is coming. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it. Scripture say the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing about it. So the Lord gonna laugh in that day. Why? Because he's gonna be in joy. And the so-called white man, these heathens, they're gonna be in hell. They're gonna be sorrowful. And we're gonna be laughing with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Oh, and one thing, there's one thing that they're not going to have that we had throughout this whole time. It's hope. See, we had hope throughout each one of our captivities.
That's right.
All right? They're not going to have any hope.
Right.
It said hope for the wicked is an abomination.
I gave you that paper. Oh, go ahead, bro.
God, this is
I gave
verse
you,
14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation.
Yeah, you speak on what you
Now, see, the wicked have drawn out their sword. They are planning to come against the truth. They are planning to come against Yahweh Hashim Yahushua. They have drawn out their swords. They got all these weapons and all these different forms of manner of hurt to do harm to our people. They have bent their bow. They have raised themselves against us. But they're going to be taken down in their same thing that they are using. One more
Right.
verse. You
That's
bring it
right.
up?
They went against the the upright, the righteous, meaning the children of Israel. Read your verse.
One more, this last verse.
Now, yeah, let's finish this.
Their swords shall enter in their own hearts, and their bows shall be broken.
So the sword shall enter into their own heart, and their what? Their bows shall be broken. Meaning all their plan. The Lord said He's gonna disappoint. What He say? The enterprise of the crafty.
God.
You see that? He's gonna disappoint them, man. Disappoint the plans of the wicked. All right, go ahead, brother.
All right, this is Isaiah 54 and 17. It says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the inheritance of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So just like he was reading, though they draw their swords out, it said their swords shall enter into their own hearts. All right, he that diggeth a pit shall fall therein to his own mission.
Right, brother.
Oh, you gonna? That's what does I say? Hell from beneath is to meet, waiting unto the meet that coming. What hell? That same hell that he stirred up in the beginning.
Right. Come right back around.
Right back around.
Punch you
like
in the
a
fucking
boomerang.
face. Yep. Punch, like you ever see somebody?